Greetings and a very warm welcome to one and all from CTV Sports. We are once again, as always, at Grand Champions Polo Club, coming to you this afternoon from the very nicely looking field number 4. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and next to me is the one and only
Dale Schwetz. Nice to see you, Jan. Good afternoon.
So, Dale, good to see you too. Thank you for obviously being here with me and with us here at CTV Sport. Well, you've been on the saddle, you've been on the field, so you know what it's like out there just a couple of days ago. This Halo Polo 6 goal, as you may remember, we have 8 teams competing. We split them up into 2 brackets. We had a game yesterday, the Polo School taking on the 3 Graces. We'll come a little bit more to tell you about that. Today, we're in bracket number 1, and we've got Camp Polo in the white shirts against Virginia Beach. Dale, tell us who's out there this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be really good here as we got the Virginia Beach team with Willie Hummett playing the number 1. He's on 1 goal. And then Abby Fry, we're the number 2. I don't know if they see if they change up a little bit. Something they do, flip them around on a -1. And Chilo Cordova will play the number 3 on 2 goals. And Dominic State will captain the team from number 2 position with the 2-goal rating from number 4 position. They're a 4-goal team, Jan. And so they're going to get half a goal on handicap because Camp Polo with Susan, Pearl, Duncan on a -1. She'll play number 1. Juan Ignacio Vidal will play the number 2 on 2 goals. You get the 3 2-goalers. Mia Cambiaso will play the number 3 at 2 goals, and Millie Hine at the number 4, 2 goals. 2 very high-level women's players here, both playing top. And I love the way they played together at the back, Millie and Mia. So that's team is Camp Polo team. They work really well in the front and the back. The Virginia Beach team, they kind of run it from the back from Dominic, and then it works forward. And, this handicap with the matrix system, because we have 4 chukkers of polo being played in the 6 goal, different than our 6 chukker polo. They do have the matrix system we use from the USPA, and that gives a half a goal. Even though it's a 5-goal team against a 4-goal team based on 4 chukkers, they'll get a half goal, so no tie.
Indeed. Well said, Dale. Now, looking at the previous matches in this group, both of these teams have already played once. Camp Polo, they lost their opening very, very close against Smithfield. That's exactly where you were just saying that half a goal played such a big role. They lost by 6.5 to 7, so they're 0-1. And the same applies to Virginia Beach. They lost their opening match to Rosalinda Polo Cressida Homes by 5.5 to 6. Again, that half a goal playing devil's advocate. So, Dale, my guess is that both of these teams will be playing a very offensive game to get their first win of the Halo Polo 6 goal.
Yeah, no, you said it. We've noticed, and we've started to really analyze and break it down more now here at CTV Sports. The round robins, we break down where they play in 3 chukkers against each other with 3 teams, and they're playing in the round robin. Now you go to a 4 chukker game, and you really got to have a good start. I mean, we've seen a couple teams come back, but they just edged out. To get control, you need to come out strong. So it makes it exciting because you see a lot of teams come out very well mounted on some of their top ponies early, and then they bring those ponies back to play again. We will use the courtesy change today. We are using 1 official. The official on the field has the ability to come and use. We do not have the challenge system in place, no challenges, but if the umpire does have an issue or needs to look at a play, we will look at that here at CTV Sports, and based on 1 umpire on the field. And it's done very well, and it's been, like I said, the 6 has gone from 6 to 8 to 10. Most of the games have been very wide open based on the hit-and-run style. And you get a number of just top players. You get new players coming in at -1, and then you get Mia. And, well, you look at this, like if you look at the Camp Polo team with Suzanne, she comes in at -1, Duncan, and then with Juan at 2, and then Mia and Millie, they just came off playing the open. So they're ready to go.
Indeed they are. So let's look forward to what we expect to be a very offensive, high-scoring game. Both of these teams with an 0-1. They're looking for their first win. As Dale was just saying, your unmounted official out there this afternoon, Roddy Matthews. Temperatures, just in case you're wondering, 73 degrees, or more of a feel like 69. Field number 4, Grand Champions Polo Club, and away we go. The first ball's in play. Just to remind you once again, Virginia Beach in the dark blue shirts, Camp Polo in the white with the light blue sleeves. And away we go. Nice little ball. It was initially won by Virginia Beach. But, and as you were rightly saying, Dale, both of these teams are going to be looking to come out on a very, very quick start on the ball. Here we go. And that, of course, Mia Cambiasso runs into a little bit of traffic there into Willie Humet. And that will leave us with our first whistle.
Yeah, and they're going to get on this quickly. This is one play you're going to see. It's all about the shading. If the player in front, you see, he turns back to the right.
Yeah.
And I like this quick whistle here. And when you can eliminate that in the game, then it'll open up right away. Remember, you must take the most direct route out. So Willie should have turned to the left and not come across on the right. Now, you can let that play go at times, and it does slow the game. You can let him clear. But in this case, the way they've been calling it this year and based on the procedures, yeah, they're going to move it quickly. And I like this call because that does get it open. Right there, the umpire on the field was saying cleared the wrong way. Mia make contact, close her game down. So they'll move it down to a penalty 4, and it's going to be Millie Hine to do the honors here for Camp Polo.
And she's been playing so well. Obviously winner of the U.S. Polo Open Ladies Championship, but also in this 6 goal. And as you said, that combination, Cambiasso and Hine, very, very strong. Didn't quite hit that the way she would have liked. On the halfway line, sends a little tail shot. Again, no one there to pick it up. She was looking for Cambiasso, who had already turned. A little bit of a miss hit now. Then who's going to get on that new line? Once again, Millie Hine with a deep ball down into the half of Virginia Beach. Yeah, they're going to need to be very careful for this because I can imagine that Camp Polo will be coming at them very hard and very strong, and away we go. Now then, in the team in blue, remember that is Virginia Beach, and Willie Humet trying to work that ball a little bit further upfield. Not quite yet, as you would say, Dale, dialed in, but I'm sure that will die down, and rather that will become more apparent. A nice deep neck shot, or a deep shot there from Dominic State. They try to keep it in play. Open backhand, nicely done. Look at that, the switcheroo. Millie Hine feeds the ball nicely to Cambiasso. Cambiasso takes it out to the left towards the board. She's got Dominic State, and there comes the shot, the cut shot down along the boards, looking for a light or a white shirt, if you will. I think she was aiming for Millie Hine. Ball is still in play. In comes Vidal, trying to do something with it. Left behind for Suzanne. They call her the Pearl Duncan. And it's everybody's leaving it behind now, and a new drive gets that ball over the halfway line. There's an appeal, yeah, but relative to speed, good non-call there to allow play to continue down the boards. Doesn't quite yet seem that they've both sort of slotted in, has it, Dale?
Well, good defense here. As I said, both teams just going to a man, and great passing by the Camp Polo team early from Millie to Mia, and also and Juan getting in there in their last game. So now they have a nice 3-player rotation behind Suzanne. On the other side, the Virginia Beach team doing a good job just staying with them. A very well-mounted team, Camp Polo. And, we got the La Delfina breeding operation out there. And so they're definitely going to be moving the ball quickly, and they're using that. So I like this where at least Virginia's going to the man. They're staying, but they got to watch out for these little cheeky fouls.
Yeah, little blocking fouls.
Yeah, little blocking fouls.
So once again, for Millie Hine, yeah, that one's got a bit more legs on it, but did it go out to the right? Yeah, I thought, or to the left rather. From her point of view, to the right, so just missing the target there. So Dominic State will get things going with a knock-in for Virginia Beach with just under 4 minutes left to play here in the opening chukker.
Dominic uses a team. He's a great captain, plays a lot of polo, so he's very, very unselfish. He'll move the ball down the field, try to get everybody involved.
On the boards then, Virginia Beach trying to get a little bit closer, at least initially, to that halfway line. Told to leave. State once again sends it back. Well done. Well read. Looking there for Chilo Cordova to try and do something with it. There he is on the ball as I speak. Little under the next shot coming. He got a piece of it, but not the full amount of that ball. As Cambiasso will just let that play come to an end. I think we have a whistle.
Courtesy change.
And our first courtesy change of the game.
Beautiful mare right there that Cambiaso's on. Wow.
Well, you know, Adolfo, her dad, was actually there on Monday for the PTF for the Aventano.
Oh, yeah. No, Adolfo's there playing. I was playing there, plays, and they're playing. There's kids playing all over the place, also doing a great job. And they also have all their different breeding operations going, which is kind of cool. The girls have their breeding operations also. They're very much into it, and it's great to see it. Family affair. He enjoys that. I know they all enjoy that. A lot of Finas, and like I said, so many great breeding operations out there. We had Los Machitos yesterday, and of course we're seeing the Santa Rita breeding operation. We got the La Iernita. They're all starting to come in now, and so just to see these fabulous horses at all levels has been a great shot here of our pit crew, as you call it in Polo. All the different horses. You see they can bring them in there. They would actually carry those horses on those trailers there. They all have individual compartments if you're not used to the game of polo or know the game of polo. And for safety reasons, they carry these amazing four-legged athletes down the field. The La Dolfina tent there. And they've gone to a whole different level of trailers over the years for safety once again. And just do a great job. And that's what they put about between 15 and 18 in those trailers, side by side. And individual compartments keep them safe, especially on the roads today. And as everybody comes back on the field here, 3:09 left. Remember the .5. Virginia Beach up by half a goal here in the blue jerseys. Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
It was a little chilly this morning.
It was very chilly, I thought, this morning. But the sun seems to have burnt away a lot of those clouds. I'm sure the temperatures will be relatively stable out there. So here we go, the quick courtesy change. And from the halfway line, play is resumed with a 5A. Taken quickly by Millie Hine. Still no score in this, the first of our four chuckers of the Halo Polo 6 goal. We'll be bringing you up to speed in case you've missed some of the earlier matches in both brackets. And as I say, both of these teams here still on pot pursuit.
Wow, look at this horse again.
Yeah, for their first win. And that, of course, is Mia Cambiaso. Cambiaso for the finish. Slightly overcooked it. Millie Hine backs her up very nicely, but again, slightly overcooked it, went wide. So they're not quite yet, as I said, locked in.
Yeah, no, this is going to be the third knock-in for Dominic. So they definitely have the offensive attack working. We saw that yesterday in some of our games, just keep shooting. They get the off attack, good moves. They're using each other well. Dominic's going to go across the field with it.
State, nice little pass up to the front door, looking for Willy Humet. And again, you see, this is what you were saying, Dale. I'm liking it. Camp Polo standing, positioning themselves very deep here into the half of Virginia Beach, trying to shut down any kind of offensive play early on. Now, that would have been picked up on the near side, and he got a piece of it. The man with the number 2, Juan Ignacio Vidal, wanted to just then put it on his stick side. Hine, after Suzanne Duncan just overrides. Hine trying to do something with it, and again, all hands on deck here as the Secretary of Defense, Dominic State, with the number 4, trying to get a little bit of a distance between the ball and the goal mouth. And again, this strategy seems to be working very well for Camp Polo. Shut them down early, disrupt their game as soon as you possibly can, and look once again.
Yeah, they're working hard, Chilo and Dominic. They have a lot to work for here. You're going to get a penalty 6 out of this. We will get a safety. You notice our flag. Our goal judge there holds the flag straight up and down if you're at the game. When the ball is hit out by the defending team. Corner kick at soccer. Not too far off the left post here, the near post. Shouldn't be too much of an angle for Millie, but this is our third opportunity, so maybe the third time's a charm.
Yep.
She had a couple opportunities. They've been on goal, just blocked or knocked wide. Here comes Hines from the 60.
Ooh.
Oh, man, block again.
Yeah,
Great
but it would have gone straight through. And Dominic State now, he's probably said, right, I've had enough of this nonsense. Let's take this ball and get it at least towards that halfway line. And again, not able to get it into the half of Campolo. On the boards, on the ball, Mia Cambiasso. So they're doing a very good job here, as you said, Dale, in that defensive lineup here. Just most of this first chukker all taking place in the half of Virginia Beach.
Yeah, back and forth here, the give and go, working, and here you go. I knew Mia would get one and just keep shooting. Or did that one go just to the side? Just to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, so the very, very close shave. 3 Remingtons in a row.
Yep.
And but again, good polo there by Millie and Mia. I mean, they work so well together. It's fun to watch them play. And they have a bit of a dance going, and they keep that rhythm working well there. But we'll see if the Virginia Beach team can work it out of their half. They haven't had much luck. This would happen. Gets turned around. Millie's got a breakaway.
Yeah, and she's running out of time. And maybe if he's got the time to put it through just before the end of the first chukker. What a cracking goal. It all started with Millie, but I beg your pardon, it started with Mia, then Millie, and then the finishing touch by Juan Ignacio Vidal.
Yeah, they got the 1, 2, 3 going. That's going to work. We're going to get everybody on some fresh horses, and we'll be right back for chukker number 2.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Welcome back and a very good afternoon to one and all. CTV Sports here, bringing you live Halo Polo 6-goal action from Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 4. We've got Camp Polo in the white shirts against Virginia Beach in the blue shirts, and based on that team handicap of 5 against 4, half a goal, of course, given to Virginia Beach. We only saw a goal and a cracking goal at the very end of that first chukker coming from Juan Ignacio Vidal. So it is 1-1 a goal as the players are back out on the field to start chukker number 2. And I'm sitting next to the one and only Dale Schwetz. Dale, just quickly remind us who's out there, if you would.
Yeah, so Virginia Beach in the blue. We have Willie Huma playing the 1. Abby Fry playing the 2, Chilo Cordova playing the 3, and Dominic State playing the 4. They're a 4-goal team. Camp Polo in the white. They have the blue arms on their jerseys there. Suzanne Pearl, Duncan, Juan Ignacio Vidal playing 2. Mia Cambiasso plays the 3, and Millie Hine will play number 4.
So there you have it, and both of these teams, as we mentioned in that opening chukker, not yet having won a game. They both had 1 so far in this Halo Polo 6-goal 2025. We did say we were going to touch on how the teams have been doing so far. Well, let's go into bracket number 2, the Polo School. They took on Velez. Velez beating them quite convincing. Well, I say quite convincingly. It was still very close, 6-4. So the Polo School are 0-1. Velez obviously 1-0. 3 Graces against Velez. Then that was a turnaround. Well, I say a turnaround. The 3 Graces also not winning their first game, and Valera picking up their second win, so they are currently 2-0. And yesterday, we had the Polo School out there again. They took on the Three Graces, who are now 0-2, and the Polo School 1-1.
Yeah, Valera looking very strong in bracket 2.
Yep.
And I think they're getting better and better. They have not peaked. They have not peaked yet as a team. Seidler playing in some of her first tournaments, doing a great job. Seidler Schwaber at the number 1 position, and then with the Arianos behind her, and Balti's been playing great. Al Saladrini.
Indeed. So, and then quickly to finish off in bracket 1, we've got Campolo against Smithfield. Like I said, they lost their opening by half a goal. Rosalinda against Cressida Holmes. They opened up and won their first game with 6 to 5.5 against Virginia Beach. And this is, as I said, the third game in that bracket number 1.
Yeah, this is Buena. Reba, it's going to be fun to see them play. We haven't seen them play a game yet, have they?
Not yet.
And that's an interesting team with Tincho Merlos, former 10-goal player at 7 goals, playing with his sons. And they're going to mix it up there with Jillian. So that's going to be, they could be a sleeper team, come up there and put a lot of pressure. There's a lot going on here in the Halo Cup. Here in the Halo Trophy.
You're right there, and you took the words out of my mouth. We're going to be seeing them playing against the Polo School tomorrow afternoon, Saturday the 22nd of February here on CTV Sports. But we do have an earlier game at 11. Smithfield Farms are also going to be out there. They're going to be taking on Rosalinda Polo Cressida Holmes. So make sure you don't forget to tune in 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. The 6 goal continues, and then tomorrow afternoon making their first appearance in this tournament. Buena Vibra against the Polo School.
So we have a falling over the right-of-way, and that was very good shooting there for our videographers, all angles. Got a good look at that one as it was coming down the field, and a player moving from right to left falling over after the shot. And so now they're going to go to the line again, and looks like Millie's going to stay with the stick. She's put them all on goal. She's had 3 opportunities, 2 4s and a 6 from the 60. This will be her 4th opportunity. Beautiful looking little chestnut mare here, Millie. Oh, on the open goal, so even better. So they did move that up 1. They moved it up to a 2. We'll check on that with our field side correspondent. 2 or 3. As that ball, okay, on a 2. So we had the 30-yard shot there. That foul happening right around the 60. Definitely a ball to move. And Millie with no problem. As I said, all 3 of her 60-yard shots were on goal. Just were blocked or defended and knocked out. So Millie hitting the ball well, but they're getting opportunities. Virginia Beach needs to watch out with these penalties. Don't give them too many more penalty shots, as it's going to be Juan.
On the move, Juan Ignacio Vidal with a cut shot. And that ball, as you would say, Dale's got eyes. Dominic State coming in just in the nick of time to clear it as it was all on its way clearly to cross that half of that back line. Willie Humet, on the other hand, he's not wasting any time. Powerful hit here as he opens up things nicely. Another very good-looking pony here as he opens her up nicely. Slightly overcooked that one with a little bit of a rolling wrist. The backhander couldn't quite control it there by Juan Ignacio Vidal, and it's picked up straight away by you-know-who, the lady who just scored, Millie Hine, looking to disperse that ball to some attacking player. We're coming up to the 3-minute mark. It's still a live game here. For a moment I thought the ball might have been called dead, but play continues. Dominic State, can he capitalize on the fact that he has position? Yes, Suzanne, a.k.a. Pearl Duncan, needs to make some space there to allow Dominic to make his game. And that will bring us to our courtesy change. And a reminder, Dale, what's coming up this day, a month from today?
Oh, a month from today? Yeah, well, we've been talking about this, and we were looking forward to this. The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo and White Party. And they just do a great job. It's hosted by Grant Gansey, and it'll be on Friday, March 21st, as Jan was saying. And you're gonna get more information on that. You want to go to sunsetpolo.com. Sunsetpolo.com. This is a must-go. I have people flying in from all over the nation,
Well,
all over the world, actually.
Exactly, and we can't mention it enough because tickets are going fast.
They're flying off the shelf.
Yeah, so that's where you want to go. And
they pumped it up, too. They had 3 entertainers, and this is the type of party that I think last year they had when they had 50 Cent.
Yeah.
He just did such an amazing job. He ended up playing for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. But then they added, and then there's so many other entertainers that are there, and that's what's so much fun about the Sunset, and that they bring in so many people are there that will just end up being on stage, getting into entertainment. So it actually goes to a level that you never know, and it's at the beautiful Grand Champions Polo Club, right there at the Showcase VIP, and we'll be there.
It's like Forrest Gump once said, it's like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get.
You don't know what you're going to get there. I mean, it is a lot of fun. And a great cause, of course, representing. Great job by Nick and Grant. They worked very hard on that.
Well, I must just tell the viewers and the listeners a little secret that the Dale Schweitzer, as we like to call him, the Daler, he's actually a very gifted songwriter and musician himself. And I'm hoping that one day we might see you up there on the stage doing your thing, Dale, because you were very kind enough to let me read some of your lyrics that you wrote many years ago. I got to say, there's a lot of musical talent
those?
there. Yeah.
No, they have to use me as the late act.
Here we go. They're back to the action, and a shot on goal coming in there from the number 2 in the blue shirt. That, of course, is the lovely Abby Fry trying to put one up here for Virginia Beach. But as you said, Dale, they're slowly finding their rhythm. So one of the earlier, or one of the first shots on goal coming here now on the account. But unfortunately, as you could see there in the slow motion, a slight right of way.
Yeah, reaching. And just a heads up play by Mia Cambiaso, mounted very well. And of course, her polo intelligence and knowledge through the roof. So she gets over there quickly, has the horsepower to close the window.
Yeah, but at least Virginia Beach seem to be knocking on the door here of Campolo. Remember, they scored twice so far, one in the first now and one in the second. As the clock ticks down, a little over 2 minutes remaining. A near side attempt to pick up there by Cambiaso. Going back to pick up the ball, Juan Ignacio Vidal to send it back to one of his 2 lady players. Mia, that's leaving the wave clear there for Millie, but we have another whistle.
They come back and forth. The ball gets hit across. They're still Millie and Mia are using, and well, actually, like I said, Juan getting in on the action with the passing. 3 players come together, and we'll see what they decide on this. He's going to say the ball popped underneath Mia's pony, and so she was over top of it. Looked like she tried to dig it out, but they go with the penalty 5A.
Quickly taken and on the move once again here. That is Mr. Dominic State. He wants to take it down himself. Look at that pass up to Willie Koumet. Is it too short? Just slightly. Maybe Dominic should have just kept control and needs to be careful not to cross the right of way there of Midi Hine, who turns things around very quickly here. All of a sudden, Campolo on the break. Little pick up here by Juan Ignacio Vidal. He's got Willie Humet coming back to challenge him. Well played. Oh, very well played here by the number 2, the 2-goaler, Vidal. And another whistle will stop the action with just a little over a minute remaining.
Yeah, they have added Juan Ignacio Vidal to this Camp Polo attack, and he plays very well again for 2 goals. A very similar style to Millie, and then of course Susan does a great rotation, and she's in the front or she's in the back, and they are just controlling the amount of balls and passes. But you got to give it up here, Yam, because Virginia Beach, keeping it, still playing their defense hard. They're they're not giving them easy shots.
No, they certainly are, but they need to try and also make it work for them at the other end of the field in the offense, because obviously, yes, defense wins championships, but goals win games. And so far, we're still waiting for a goal coming from Virginia Beach. Remember, they've got half a goal on handicap, but it does feel, Dale, you're absolutely right, it does feel that they're getting closer and closer, and in the process making it more and more difficult for Camp Polo.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think we haven't talked enough about Camp Polo's defense. We see so much offense from them today, but they are very composed, very relaxed, and with Mia and Millie at the back, they've been in the big show, they've been in the big games, they know how to relax back there, so they're not easy.
No, bouncing ball, luckily picked up here for Virginia Beach by Chilo Cordova. Haven't really seen too much of him in this game so far. Maybe they should reactivate or activate him and get a little bit more involved, because clearly it seems that, you know, there is still room for improvement here.
Yeah, I think Willie, he's got a lot of energy.
He does.
So I would try, but you see what happens. Millie comes in, or Mia comes in, puts the hammer on him. So that's going to go ahead and take us out of Chucker. So we'll get everybody ready to go, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and, you know, huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Good afternoon once again. Coming up to 2:45 on this Friday, the 21st of February. I hope you've had a good month so far. CTV Sports coming to you live from Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 4. Your mounted official, Mr. Roddy Matthews from the UK. The two teams that are out there playing in Bracket A, in white we have Camp Polo, who've done a very good job so far in picking up a goal in each of the two chukkers, one by Juan Ignacio Vidal in the first, one by Mili Hein in the second. No score for Virginia Beach. Next to me, of course, the one and only Dale Schwetz. Dale, what's going on with Virginia Beach here this afternoon?
Well, it starts out, just control plays by Camp Polo and short passes. They're playing with Susan Pearl. They call her Pearl, Susan Duncan. And she plays in the 1 and -1. And then we're talking a lot about Vidal, Cambiaso, and Hein. That's Juan, Mia, and Millie. That's the order they play in, 2, 3, and 4. And here's a good shot of Mia. And they pass the ball very, very well. And they put Virginia Beach kind of on their heels early, passing. And they had 3 penalties in the first chukker. They had 2 penalties and then a penalty 6, a safety. So 3 opportunities from the line and hit well by Millie, just blocked or defended. And then, but they had 4 knock-ins. And then on the half, 5. So they've been attacking the goal, and Virginia Beach has kind of been on this defensive kind of play, and they're starting everything from, like if you break the field down in half, and being 300 yards long, they're starting their offensive attack from the defensive side of the field.
Yeah,
so they're going like 200-plus yards.
Yes.
The Camp Polo team is getting the ball down and then starting their attack from center in. And I think that game plan has put a little pressure on Virginia Beach. On the hindsight, great defense by Virginia Beach. They've only allowed a couple goals, and one of them from the penalty line, one from the field. And they, I think if we could get Willie out front, because he looks like he's getting opportunities to run, but then Millie and Mia just come with good defense. So they've been playing a complete game, Camp Polo. Virginia Beach has kind of had a struggle a little bit, but for going from all defense, now offense, they haven't gotten that rhythm. So really still anybody's game, 2 chukkers left. They're going to get a bowling down here, which is going to work for the Virginia Beach team. They're down inside the 30-yard line. There's the end line right there. So let's see if they can control. No, it's going to be Mia.
Cambiaso not wasting any time trying to work it. Yeah, and it comes the support from Mili Hein. And with the number 3, Chilo Cordova, trying to, as you were saying, capitalize on the fact that they're so deep and knocking on Campolo's door. We've just had a whistle.
Yeah, this ball is going to go straight up and down the field. You can see that. Watch Millie. Very smart. Just gets to the ball, waits for a player, and you get a right-of-way violation. Penalty 5A from the spot.
And it's quickly taken. Hine trying to send the ball back up to Cambiasso. Going with her is Juan Ignacio Vidal. Hine sticking closely there to Abby Fry, who will stick closely now to Cambiasso. The long ball, it goes over the halfway line. Who can get to it first? And he's there again. Willy Humet couldn't make the connection. And on the near side, great pickup here by Mia Cambiasso. The cut shot coming. Didn't quite cut that as much as you would have liked, but that would have been a great finish to a great play here again by Campolo.
Yeah, this has just been their kind of sore foot. Just shots on goal, a little left, a little right, but getting good shots there. And just got to keep shooting. And that's what Virginia Beach needs to watch out. But Dominic's done well trying to keep the ball moving forward. And here we go. But it always gets cut off by a player. Picked up cleanly, backed up nicely. They might get it over center. Mia.
On the move, Cambiasso just waiting for Willy Humet to, well, in her case, luckily override the ball, so she had possession. And now it's gone the other way. They've managed to win it back. Virginia Beach over the halfway line. Chilo Cordova sending a long ball downfield, but nobody home. The first player would have been Abby Fry, but she was a bit too far back as Mia Cambiasso does what, I'm just going to say it, all the Cambiassos do so well, which is pick up the ball, turn it around, and start a new counter-offensive. Left behind this time for Millie Hine, and that team rotation between Hine and Cambiasso working ever so well. And at 4:30, we have another whistle.
Yeah, that's a well-oiled machine. They do not rush. You see that, always head on a swivel. Mia does the work, leaves it for Millie. Millie's going back for the give and go. And then they just stay composed and end up picking up a right-of-way violation. Just little passes here and there. Let's see if the other team makes a mistake. But you notice how they use those little passes to get themselves to center. They don't drop the hammer and start running full speed or try to hit the big ball when they're on their defensive side of the field. Once they get to center, then they change the game around a little bit. And that has worked well for them. They just got to get a few more goals finished. But they're getting great shots. That's the little difference in Virginia Beach at the moment. They're starting so hard from so way back to try to get runs. They're not getting as many shots on goal.
So here we go then. Millie Hine from the penalty 4 spot. Puts it out to the right-hand side. I mean, I suppose with the current... and we're going. It came off a defender, so that would suggest we're going to have another crack at this. The equivalent... No, sorry, beg your pardon. I thought I saw the goal judge holding up his flag. A very straightforward ball going over the back line. Dominic State once again on the move here to try and... get that ball as far upfield as he possibly can. Early challenge, not an easy challenge, an early challenge. And well done, Willy Humet, clearing that ball. But only as far as Millie Hine. And this pressing that they've been doing literally from the first chucker has clearly disrupted the flow of Virginia Beach, who every time they try and start a new set play, if they're playing by set plays, they're interrupted very quickly, very early on. And once again here, Mia Cambiasso fighting and working very hard for possession of the ball. The pressure's still very much on. Dominic tried to clear it with a backhand. Well, you can see she was coming down that line. A little challenge coming in from Chilo Cordova. Umpire, let's play continue. The near side forehand. Dominic State will put it over the back line, but gives away a safety 60.
Well, you said earlier, rotation by Camp Polo, perfect. I mean, Susan, Juan, Mia, and Millie, they're picking up whoever's next to them, and they literally go right to the man. They do not ride around by themselves. That's terrific for a Polo team because if you got your man, then you're always doing something. And a lot of times, like the lower rate opponents, I love seeing Pearl how she gets in there, and because being a -1, she might be on a higher rated player is going to take her to the position where she needs to be. So she's doing a fantastic job there. And now they're keeping the pressure on. And what do they get out of it? They get a safety. It's going to be their 5th opportunity from the 60-yard line. We're going to get a courtesy change out here. Good shot of Mia Cambiaso. And see if they can get one here. Now, they didn't pass the I think Mia hits them well, too. Or I haven't seen Juan or Mia hit. But Millie's been staying on. She's been on target.
Yeah.
She hasn't hit anything over their heads, but I got to give her shot group has been within the 8 yards, 24 feet. They just have been blocking them. So they're going to let her keep shooting at it. Got the wind in their face, as you can see the flags there. Here on field 4 and 5, that's Lake Worth Road behind us, and all the different international flags, different polo flags. You look like Casablanca right there, CTV Sports. Grand Champion Polo Club, Millie Hahn.
Well done. Well done, Millie. Yeah, you called it, Dale. Well done, Millie Hahn, picking up the equivalent of a corner. A penalty safety 60, and that makes it 3 goals to a half a goal. Still no score from Virginia Beach. Clock is running down. 2:40 remaining here in the penultimate third, Chucker.
Yeah, very nice swing. And keeping them low, I'm sure she practices a lot with her dad, and they go out and hit them. But everything's online, so every time you keep it in play, you put pressure on them. Here we go, on the backside. They need one here. Dominic on the move.
State, can you take it all the way? Good run here. I'd like to see him now playing the offensive or the attacking role. And, what a clever shot. A clever decision there from Mia Cambiaso to try and get that ball away from the opening of that goal mouth. And another whistle, this time an appeal coming directly from Dominic State for Virginia Beach.
Yeah, Dominic, he took on the whole team here. You got to give it up to number 4. He turned it nicely, flipped it back cleanly.
Yeah.
And then he catches them on a uneven ride off to steal the ball. Mia was actually there. She made contact, but a little bit too far in front, and then took the steal. Inside the 30, a bad angle. Little bad luck there for the Virginia Beach team. Because that ball was only about 10 yards out, but it was at such a steep angle, he's going to take it back to the 30 and hit from there. But still will get the open goal opportunity. And this is going to be their first open goal of the day, so applause to Camp Polo. Very clean game that they're playing with their defense.
And Dominic State, and let's hope that this has a domino effect. Well done, Dominic State, picking up that open goal penalty for 3. And that makes it 3 to 1.5. So let's hope that with the remaining well over a minute and a half in this third, Chucker, that's
their first foul of the day.
Yeah.
that's very, very good. Especially
something's working.
No, I mean they have great communication and to not foul and not give opportunities in such a defensive game, because look at the opportunities and they know that. Millie and Mia will go back on their ones here, because they're going to need those as they get closer to trying to get to the finals.
Indeed they are. They're trying to clear it once again. Virginia Beach. First it was Dominic State, then Willie Humet, who I've got to say, big respect the way he's been playing here this afternoon, getting very much involved, be it offensively or, of course, in the defensive role. Another whistle will stop the clock with exactly 1 minute remaining here in Chucker number 3.
The ball gets backed out of there cleanly first, and Willie, he's trying to get away. Nice little spin play. And then it's just melee. It looked like Mia was on the move, and then the ball got stolen away. And we'll take a look.
Now let's take a look at that, because I've just had a look at the replay as well. And as you said, Dale, a lot going on. We'll just have another closer look at that here at CTV Sports. We'll break it down frame by frame. I'm having a quick look here on my monitor, and I can tell you that Cambiaso came and turned the ball. Now, it would appear that the player with the number 3 in blue, Chilo Cordova, was actually too far away from her to make the challenge on the ball. She turns it. And I'm not sure if that was the reason for the foul or for the whistle. There's a lot of traffic going on around her, but Dale is on his way back after having had a very close look at that last play. It looks like the umpire, based on Dale's input, has also come to a conclusion. Dale, tell us, what do you know?
So Mio had the move. She got through there, and then a clean steal.
Yeah.
A very clean steal there by Chilo. And then he changes the line. Gets that little 45 across. One player's clearing out, but in the process, the other player, it holds Chilo up for getting the play.
Okay.
So Millie steals the ball. And you can understand probably when Millie played it, too, because it kind of popped right out to her butt. Too slow on the clear out. So blocking foul down inside. They move it to the center for the 5B. And look at this. They're going to get one out of it.
Yeah, well done, Dominic State, in the right place at the right time. So all of a sudden, that first goal, that penalty 3 taken a little bit earlier, has clearly put Virginia Beach back on track. And well done, Dominic State, for picking up his second goal of this match.
Yeah, bad luck there. They just they had to clear out. And it looks like that's going to end our third, so we're ready for the fourth chucker, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the Polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Great to still have you with us here for this, the fourth and final chukker. CTV Sports coming to you live from Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 4. And as Dale was saying earlier, a lovely picture there of Lake Worth Road and the lovely World Polo League, amongst others. Flags, of course. We got the 7th edition, or the 7th season of the World Polo League up and underway last weekend with a historic 64-goal game. But we, of course, here at Grand Champions Polo Club, everything from 6 to 26 goal will be the order of the day. We are at the in the fourth chukker of the Halo Polo 6 goal. And Dale, what a nice turnaround here from Virginia Beach, beating Camp Polo in that last chukker by 2-1.
Polo is an amazing sport, Ian, because if you look at the stats in the page, you know, and across from the first 2 chukkers, you know, one unanswered in the first, while one unanswered in the second for Camp Polo. Opportunities from the line, but good defense. And I guess that term, defense wins championships, that's why it comes into play, because even though they haven't had a lot of opportunities to get goals, their defense have kept them close enough where they're in, we got a ball game. 2, and you remember that 0.5, so that half a goal is going to come into play here. So this should be a fun fourth chukker.
Indeed, it should be, and we excuse me, we did talk about that obviously already in some of the previous games that we've had. This is game number 6, and very often we've had it down to just that half a goal making all the difference. So let's see if Virginia Beach who had two goalless chukkers and the first two chukkers, can now, with that, that new sort of power, which I'm hoping Dominic State will have been able to install by picking up 2 goals, will get them to not only pick up another goal, which would, of course, put them in the lead. And who knows, Dale, as you said, and I know somebody, Dale, that we both know very well. Somebody once said that polo is beautiful.
Polo is beautiful. Well, man, brainwash. And, of course, many other people in the world that love the game. So they have a little right-of-way violation, and that is called 80% of the time on the polo field. So that's what you see. And they'll chat it out there. 5:45. Mucho tiempo here. So this is an opportunity now for the Virginia Beach team. They're going to be at center with a set play for the 5B. And they haven't had many. They have not had many. That is very impressive to me.
It's a timeout. I've just been told, Del, sorry to interrupt you there. We've got a little timeout. That, I think, was very, very quickly. Sorry, Del, I did not want to interrupt your flow.
No worries. No, that was fine. I was just saying they've done a great job not keeping them off the line. And so let's see if they can make a positive possession out of this.
Well, the man who had a crack at it just now was Chilo Cordova. And, yeah, they still have possession, but that was short-lived. Or was Miss Cambiasso caught offside there?
Okay, this ball gets hit down, and everybody stopped. That's a quick line change. It changes across, still going up and down. And then we get a whistle there.
2 quick line changes, yeah, interesting one. Again, the proximity of that nearest player to that ball. Wouldn't mind having another closer look at that, because, as you said, Dale, a lot going on in that last play. But looks like umpire Matthews has decided, and he's given it. I had a feeling he might go this way, because the man with the number 3, Chilo Cordova, he looked to me the nearest and the closest on that new line.
It's a lesser angle call for sure, but
Yeah.
the problem is the drone never lies. It kind of looked like it maybe didn't change. I wasn't sure if Mia was okay, and even though she was over the top of the ball when she spun around, and that could be the call, maybe not having an opportunity for another player to make a play there, but it almost looked like maybe Mia was on the lesser, but on the field they had it the other way. So here's an opportunity. Oh, bad luck.
Unlucky, Dominic.
Yeah, unlucky.
That would have put, that would have really put the firework into this game, because that would have put them into the lead, and then the pressure would have been on Campolo.
Yeah, for the first time today. Not that they don't know pressure.
Exactly.
Because, like I said, the all 3 ladies that are out there have played a lot of polo, and Juan Ignacio is doing a great job working with this team. And here we go. So this last 5:07, opportunities coming. Gonna be Mia.
Cambiasso, nicely played. Leaves, well, she did for a minute, but not too long, because now, once again, Chilo Cordova coming in. And, yeah, they're all raising their mallet. I can understand Chilo saying, yeah, that is my right of way. Oh, nicely left behind. And Willie Humet. Well, you know what, Dale, if anybody's deserved it based on what the effort he's been putting in, and he's been playing so well here.
I agree.
I'm glad. I'm really glad that Willie's picked up a much-needed goal.
I agree. He's been the battery for the Virginia team, man. And they've worked hard on stopping him. The ladies in the back, number 3 and 4 in white. And to see Willie rotate around here, get an opportunity to shoot, and a great shot to put it in there. And look at this, 3.5 to 3.
And he's gone and only won the next throw-in. Looks like Abby Fry needs her polo mallet. Seems to have lost that in that throw-in. Very nice gesture there coming from Suzanne Pearl Duncan. There you can see he's working very hard, gets challenged, and didn't quite make the connection. Or was he clipped? I'm not quite sure.
Let's see if they play that back. Yeah, we're going to check the timing on this.
So, as we just predicted, or as we suggested, And that's exactly happened now for the first time in this game. And what better time than right at the very end to try and get it over the finishing line. Virginia Beach picking up a very much needed and important goal, courtesy of Willy Humet, and he did that, as you saw just a few moments ago, just cool as a cucumber, just stood there and shot one across all the defenders' heads, making it 3.5-3, and there is still a good 4 minutes left to play. So the question now will be, how will Camp Polo react to this? I'm sure that Pearl Duncan, Juan Ignacio Vidal, Mia Cambiasso and Millie Hine will have already nodded or had some kind of game plan which now needs to be implemented to restore, as from their point of view, the order that Camp Polo can or will actually win this. But like I said, you never know what you're going to get in a game of polo. Virginia Beach, you know, they had, as I said, a goalless first half. And then things started to go their way, with Dominic State picking up a penalty from the spot, for penalty 3, then a penalty from an open goal, and then of course that cracking goal just now from Willy Humet. I can tell you that Dale is back, and I'm hoping he's going to shed some light onto that last play.
Two players come together. Willie gets cleans pick up here by Willie to pull it over from the left to the right. And then they just wanted to check and make sure, and if the player was riding under the swing. He does come from the left to right, Juan Ignacio, but Willie does get a clean swing off.
Okay.
And that's what we were looking at, just to see. And he went for the hook, which would have been clean. He was on that side and everything, so they'd go for the bowling from the center. Good one to check. Not an easy call on the field, big time in the game.
Here we go then. A good 4 minutes, just a little over 4 minutes, beg your pardon, remaining. Dominic State being pushed first, or initially back into his own half, and needs to now get past Vidal. Just trying to put his stick down there. Well done, I beg your pardon, Millie Hine. And another, no, I thought we might have had a whistle there. The near side backhander, State wants it, leaves this one for Cordova. Chilo. Towards the boards. You can see there a good 3.5 minutes remain here in the fourth and final, and we will of course have a winner either way at the end of full time based on that half a goal. Cambiasso stops, tries to turn and shake off Willy Humet. Leaves it for Millie. Hine gets or corrects herself very nicely. A nice long ball kept low up to the front door, and to whom better than Juan Ignacio Vidal. Can he get the last touch? It's cleared once again by Virginia Beach, as Millie Hine sends another superb pass for Cambiasso. The under the neck shot, here it comes. Or maybe not. Yep, there it is. Didn't quite get enough power on that shot. And again, cleared quickly and effectively here by Dominic State. But the danger is not yet controlled. The backhand once again coming from Millie Hine, and away we go with Virginia Beach. Lovely pony that he's riding, Dominic State, but look at the pony coming in on from Cambiasso. Incredible horses. And now left behind for Chilo. As he found a little gap, he tries to send one back into that danger. He knew Dominic was sitting there waiting, but so did Cambiasso, wasting no time to run with it. We're down to a little over 2 minutes, and I need to catch my breath.
Catch it. You got it. They're going to go here, and these are some fine horses we're seeing right now. As Mia's going to go to the control play here. We know this horse can run, so if she gets the opportunity, they're going to stop it here and maybe go to a courtesy, because I don't think they had. Did they have a courtesy? I don't think they had one.
No, you're absolutely right, Dale. It is indeed a courtesy change.
Yeah, and they got playing back and forth, and that will happen when they're running and gunning, as we say, and they'll let them play based on the horses. A good 4 minutes. Remember our horse racing we talk about, longest horse race?
Yep.
In the Preakness, and it is 2.5 minutes long, so it's... But 4 minutes, no problem for these beautiful, well-tuned horses. But now, with 1:59 left, and we're going to have a fair play possession, because Mia had possession. So they went with the change. So they're going to have possession and right around center. So an opportunity for Camp Polo when they return to get the go-ahead goal. And let's see if Virginia Beach stays on that defense wins championship style.
Well, I'm pretty sure, Dale, that if, let's say, the game were to end with the current scoreline, Dominic State, I'm sure, will be kicking himself, not able to convert that penalty. He just didn't hit it well enough or hard enough. It just sort of ran out of steam before it crossed the back line. That would have and could have made all the difference. They still have that very small nugget of half a goal advantage here in the fourth and final chukker, but I'm pretty sure that Suzanne, Juan, Mia, and Millie, they've got something up their sleeve. So you don't want to miss the next just under 2 minutes of play in this, the fourth and final chukker of the Halo Polo 6-goal 2025.
Yeah, anybody's game. You know, the wind, they have the wind in their face. It's a little bit of a edge to the Virginia Beach team. And they're going to double up here, the girls. Here they go.
And let's see, as I said, if they've got a special game plan. Well, it's so far working their way. And remember, this is all costing a lot of time now. Clock has no mercy, ticking down. Virginia Beach need to try and steal the ball back, get possession, take it all the way up the field, the 300 yards. That will go out of bounds, but they need to be quick because...
Dominic's going to work it. He'll work it here. He's going to take as much time as he can. Not going to rush it. He's got that half a goal. Gray Mare's playing well. He did not change. I don't know if you recognize that.
Yes.
Dominic stayed on the gray. Unless he's got one that looks like this, because he's going to let this one go again, but he might be on another one. But look at this. He's going to go coast to coast.
Very nicely done. He's got Millie Hine on his stick side. And Millie Hine gets a piece of it, shuts him down on the boards. Taken also very nicely by Juan Ignacio Vidal. First man on said new line, Chilo Cordova.
Uh-oh, this is a good horse. Get ready. Here comes Mia.
Cambiasso, yes, I see what you mean. Helping a little bit along, but she needs a bit of support. Still Cambiasso taking the pace out just a little bit to try and shake off Willie Humet.
And she might get one here. They looked like they were all around her.
Yeah.
They were giving her much space. And I can understand why. What a fantastic horse this is. And well done, Mia. I mean, Mia, to get to that first ball, she blasted. I mean, that horse is so fast. And then she's so composed and relaxed. She shuts it down and knows that she's got to get out in front and keep that ball going. And this is it's a shading call again. And I like this call. I mean, he's been consistent on these. Open goal penalty 2 and the high flag.
Well done, Millie. And I think it's safe to say that that'll probably seal the deal. Little unlucky there for Willie to be caught a little bit offside. But again, well played. Millie Hine picking up her.
Yeah, the minute, he gets out there especially when Mia's going to run, and then Willie came, and then he went back out. And that's where he gets that whistle. Very consistent Mount official today on calling that the same way, so the players are on the same page.
So the last few seconds remaining. Will Virginia Beach will they be able to claw one back? I don't think so. I no sooner had I said it, the clock runs out. So once again, Dale, this has been the theme of this tournament. Half a goal just in it. Congratulations to Camp Polo with Suzanne Pearl-Duncan, Juan Ignacio Vidal, Mia Cambiasso, and Millie Hine. But also well played, especially in the second half. Virginia Beach with Willie Humet for me. Very, very strong. Abby Fry, Chilo Cordova, and of course Dominic State.
You got it. 2025 Halo Polo Cup. For Jan Edik Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.